Whenever you want.
So welcome back to the couch. Technically week 5, although our 4th video. We didn't post one last week, partly because I was probably overthinking things a little bit. But equally, I know you had your boy.
It was half term.
So we've been very, very busy. But
I did say though that we could do it because I was in Norfolk and you're down here.
Yep.
I did say we could do a Zoom, record it.
Yeah, I bottled it. You know, I'm human. I bottle things. You know, I'm not perfect. But we're here today, and that's the main thing. Video number 4. We're still going. We're still pushing. But we thought we'd try and talk about something a little bit.
Oh, maybe we could be like the two Ronnies.
Twins. The White brothers. We're all white. But we thought we'd do something a little bit different today and actually talk about what we're trying to create in a little bit more detail. Try and keep this video short and sweet. But the reality is what we're trying to do here is ultimately create a power of community. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to create a community spirit and a community feel where you guys can play your part. This isn't the Darren and Trev show or the Daz and Trev show, is it? You know?
Well, yeah, we don't want it to be a dialogue between you and me.
No. We want it to be a dialogue between you and me and you.
And when we say you, obviously that's hopefully everyone who's watching this as a group, but also you.
1,000,000%.
You.
That's it. And the end goal, we talked about goals the other week, didn't we? Our end goal predominantly comes from a simple fact that we want to create a community on here where everybody gets involved, everybody comments and talks about the topics that we talk about, and we create a conversation, I think is the right way to put it.
Yeah.
A conversation between us, between you guys, between yourselves even. And just imagine this. This is what we're trying to create, and this is my visualization of all of this, and we've shared this a little bit.
Here we go.
It's
the big reveal now.
It's the big reveal. I'm going to keep
Trev's
my clothes
got a big
on.
idea.
You're all right. I'm going to keep my clothes on. We're fine. We're safe. But the point is, what we want to create is just imagine a community spirit and a community feel and a feeling and an emotion where you guys can help us either help you or
Jerry Maguire.
help someone else, someone we don't even know, and they come across our video and we're going to provide more links as we said we're going to do, and they watch the video and then they read some of the comments and they read some of the stories and experiences that some of you guys have gone through as well as us, and from sharing that information and taking that first brave step, that
there's another brave step they could take.
Go on.
They could like and subscribe. Well, they could
Good
like
shout.
right now with the thumbs up button, subscribe so they get to see all the others. But we talked about how we want this to be a dialogue between us and you, but that requires them to engage, and we want that to be in the comments underneath.
Yeah.
But we could even take it a stage further. If someone's got a bit of a story, either where something that we've said helped, or they're reaching out and they're being brave, which takes a lot of gut and lots of guts and lots of courage to do that. They could say, "Can we have a video 3-way conversation?"
Oh my days, 1,000,000%.
How about that?
1,000,000%. We're ultimately willing to do whatever you guys want us to do. That's the point, to a degree.
Suggestions below.
Darren does charge by the hour, but to give you a prime example, right? I came home from work this evening. I knew we were going to be doing this video today. I knew I wanted to talk to Darren about tonight, and as we normally do, and I'm sure he felt the same. But when I got home, went onto Facebook, checked my social media as everybody does. I'm no different. And there was a nice little message from a guy that we both used to work with a long, long time ago. Really nice guy. Him and his missus both work with us. Lovely couple. They've gone on. They've got kids now. They're living their best life. But and this is Azram. Azram, if you're watching, you inspired me today. And
hello, buddy.
Yeah, for sure. And the message that I got from Azram today was, stumbled across your videos.
I'm amazed at that.
Well, yeah.
Of all the stuff that's out there, all the good stuff that's out there
it.
on YouTube.
And here he is.
He found our stuff.
He found our stuff. Yeah, but the point being is he messaged me and basically said, you know what, I watched your videos. I've just been made redundant. I'm looking for a job, and you know what? Actually, it's inspired me, and you've given me a lot of confidence. And that was our last video we did. We talked about confidence, and that was a really good feeling. When I read that, it was like, that's fantastic. If we can inspire one person or help somebody feel more confident or whatever it is they're struggling with, and help them with that, it was such a good feeling. And the point is, by creating a community, we want you to share in that feeling, and imagine that feeling of you coming home one day and you go onto our channel and you look at it and you've commented on to help somebody and they've come back and said, oh my days, I've done what you've said, and it's changed my world, or it's helped me today in a small way, whatever it might be. And
change doesn't have to be a big thing straight away.
100%.
As long as you change direction. What was it somebody said once? You might not be able to change your world overnight, but you can change your direction overnight.
For sure. So to simplify what I'm saying, imagine being a part of this. Imagine being a part of what we're trying to do, and imagine and feel that feeling of helping someone. Because that's it. That's ultimately really all this is really about. It's not about our egos. We're not making any money from it. All we're about right now is just giving up our time as two friends to use our experience and knowledge to help people. But the power of a group and the power of a community is going to be so much more far-reaching and influential than just Darren and I.
What a wonderful segue into a video that I just showed you.
For sure.
Do you want to just summarise it quickly, and then I'll link it down below and they can go and watch it for themselves?
Okay. You might be better off at summarising it, but I'll give it a go.
Well, no, because that was your first time seeing it. So
okay.
Your summary is going to be how it impacted on you and how you felt about it, and it's going to be genuine.
For sure. Well, the point being is we were talking about this, and we were talking about this whole community spirit and community feel and how we can get that across. And Darren, the guru of YouTube videos, kind of came up and said, well, actually, I've got this video about following and leadership and everything else. And what was it called?
The Lone Dancer.
The Lone Dancer. And really all it's about is a video of some guy in some field. There's obviously a festival going on, and he's up there giving it all this. These are my best dad moves, by the way.
There's your dad moves.
That's it. My son's a street dancer. He's going to hate seeing that. But the point being is the narrator was talking about this lone wolf being out there, being the leader, being brave enough to take that step. And I guess you could argue that's us doing this video. But then as the crowd, one guy then came over, and he was clearly going over to take the mick a little bit, but that person up there first embraced him, brought him into it. They started dancing together, and before you know it, the crowd formed and the crowd followed. And the purpose of that is actually all it takes is one person to be brave enough to like and subscribe to our videos, and one person being brave enough to start that dialogue, and people will follow. And for me, that video was all about exactly what we're trying to do here in a nutshell, is create a community.
No, it's not.
Oh.
No, that video is all about, they have to watch the video, and that video is all about who's the naked, shirtless guy, not completely naked, but just shirtless guy who's dancing, and who's the first follower.
Yeah.
Out of you and me.
Okay.
That's what I'd like to know.
He's flipped it. I'd put myself as the follower, mate.
Really?
Yeah, no, I would do, for sure, because you've always been that, what we talked about in the first video, you're that fly by the seat of your pants, next idea, brave enough to go for it. I've stayed in the corporate lane, chugging along at my pace, and it's done me well, to be fair, but yeah, I said it before, I wouldn't have been brave enough to do this had you not inspired me to do it.
And I wouldn't have had the longevity. That's not always a problem.
Correct. And that's it. And that's why we need support.
Yeah.
We need support from people around us, and that's why we're asking you.
And stuff's a lot more fun when there's a bunch of you.
Yeah.
Because you get boring sometimes.
I do.
He doesn't. I wouldn't be hounding him down after 10 years of friendship.
No, I can go off on a tangent. I think we've all learned that. But really, the purpose and what we're really, really asking, guys, is help us help everybody. Let's do this together. You know, we've had some great feedback from people, but let's get that feedback onto YouTube. Let's get it in the comments. Let's start supporting each other and let's make a difference. Let's make a difference. The bigger the community that we can create, the more people we will help, the better feeling for all of us involved. I don't know if you...
And we're not, we said it before, we're not experts on this sort of stuff. And we might say some stuff which is not technically correct. It's just our view and how we feel about stuff. But I think what we have done is we've taken that brave step to put ourselves out there, open ourselves up to potential ridicule, which, to be fair, that hasn't happened yet, has it?
No.
Yet.
But
it's sometimes the things you fear aren't as scary when you actually give it a go. And it's that pushing your comfort zone and stretching things out. And, I've already ticked the box in what I wanted to do with this because you and I have seen each other 4 times out of the last 5 weeks, and that has never happened.
Rather than 4 times over the last 5 years, right?
Exactly,
Absolutely.
So this is working for me. I'm loving it. I'm loving the fact that Az got in touch, loving the fact, like I said before, that Cluffy got in touch and support from people. Even if it's just a kind word, it makes a massive difference. So if those kind words are going to happen, like Trev said, stick them down below in the comment section because, it makes us feel good and it makes us think that maybe we're onto something. And if it does help somebody, and hopefully, as stumbling across this, reaching out to you thinking, oh, actually, I'm in a startup.
Yeah.
Not this, but his day job. And maybe there's an opportunity there for us. You never know what's going to happen when you put yourself out there. Stay within that comfort zone. And that is actually a wall that's going to constrict you and stop you from growing.
Yeah. So step out it. Step out that comfort zone. Step out that comfort zone with us. And we will share the success with you, for sure. So help us create the community, help us help other people, help us help you, and come and join us, Jerry Maguire. Help us help you, and that's it really. We don't want this to be a long video, although I'm probably making it long. I can't say more than that. Just come and join us. I'm going to post under this video in the comments a list of all the topics that Darren and I have put out there. Pick one. Pick one, and the topic with the most votes by Monday is what we'll talk about the following week. So come and be a part of our community. Come and tell us what you want to know about.
Yeah, help us give this thing some direction.
Yeah.
And even more than that, if you feel brave enough, and to be honest, it ain't as bad as perhaps you might think. If you want to be part of that discussion, then technology is a wonderful thing. He and I can sit on the couch and you can be on a little Zoom with us and we can have a little chat.
For sure.
And then put that up. And you just never know where it may lead you to.
That's it. So that's it. That's all I kind of really wanted to say today is just have a short video about
Good,
what
I'm
we want
pleased
to
because
create.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, to be fair, no mistakes so far. Car alarm hasn't gone off. Food hasn't arrived.
No. Phone hasn't beeped.
We're getting there.
Just need to press record. I'm joking.
For a minute. So look, I don't have anything else to say. I don't know if there's anything else that you want to say.
No, let's wrap it up. Let's see if we can get some people chatting to us, but publicly down there in the comments after you've done the thumbs up and the subscribe and the ding-a-ling bell thing.
That's it. And then come and join us. Let's have some fun together and let's create a powerful community together because I know we can do it. I know we can do it.
And in the end, it will be all white.
We did not plan that, by the way. But that's it. That's it from us, I think, this week. And I look forward to any feedback, any comments, and seeing what you decide that we should talk about next week. That's it.
Can we end it now?
We can end it now.
See you next week.
See you next week, guys.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.